On this video, I'm going to be giving you guys an updated forecast for Render Network, the Render token. Okay, it is a AI coin that has a pretty big market cap. Now, going to be giving you guys an update based on what I'm seeing on the charts here, which is on the weekly time frame. I've been talking about this pattern forever. Okay, for Render. Now, this is a falling wedge pattern that you guys should definitely be paying attention to because it's probably the most common pattern you guys will see if you guys start charting your charts. It's got a lot of, it's very simple, it's very effective, and it gives you much lower risk entries, okay, for before a move happens, right? And it is also very important because it is a bullish pattern that has a higher chance of breaking to the upside. Of course, gotta mind the downside risk as well because nothing in this market is 100%. Just because you buy into a falling wedge pattern does not mean that it's 100% gonna break out to the upside. Okay, it just has a higher chance that it does. Now, I've been talking about this pattern forever. Okay, this is the weekly time frame for Render. Quite a few bullish signs here to be paying attention to. One of which, of course, is this big falling wedge pattern, and this is the weekly time frame. This has been forming since back in March of last year. And price target here for Render would be if it breaks out by this point, let's just say, for example, price target would be above $19. Okay. Now, within the falling wedge pattern, there's a few bullish patterns here as well. One of which is the double bottom, which I talked about last time. The first bottom here, second bottom here. Neckline would be about $5.50. Okay, about price target. If it breaks out of double bottom here, would be about $8.60. Okay, now price targets are estimates only. There could be more, there could be less, very much depends on Bitcoin. Okay, if Bitcoin has more room to pump, that's going to be very good for the altcoins. However, if Bitcoin dumps, that's not going to be good for the altcoins, especially if it goes on an extensive dump. Then these altcoin setups are not going to matter very much. I am long on Bitcoin. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here, so my opinions on this market is bullish right now. But like the entirety of this video, these are just my opinions and not financial advice. You gotta form your own opinions and strategies. Now, also, so Render here has actually, is trying to break out of this double bottom pattern here. There's also a few more smaller patterns here I want to mention. Let's go ahead and go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame here, falling wedge pattern that is part of that double bottom pattern. It broke out. Price target for this one is about $4.85. The breakout still valid in my opinion because the price action hasn't met the price target. So it's still there's a little bit left, right? It has formed a smaller falling wedge pattern since then, right? Now this is a new pattern that I want to mention. I did not see last time, and since there has been a few invalidation of patterns here, I took away those trend lines and I saw this pattern more clearly. Okay. Now it broke out of this falling wedge pattern. This next one here, back on September 9th. It's the daily time frame. Price target would be about $5.10. Now, since the breakout here, it has been getting resistance at about $4.15. Okay, and you're going to have quite a bit of resistance here as well because all your daily moving averages are going to be acting as resistance right now. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the smaller time frame here. Smaller time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. Now, if this is the bottom, so this is a very hypothetical scenario right now, but if this is the bottom, okay, this could still form some type of a cup and handle scenario here. I mentioned that there was a possible cup and handle scenario right here, but that basically got invalidated and got rejected and went, it started dumping, okay? But there is still a possible cup and handle scenario here if this was the bottom and we still see higher lows working back up to that $4.15 resistance. That is not developed, of course. I'm just guessing, right? We'll update on this pattern as if you guys want to continue seeing more of it. Okay, so this is basically what I'm seeing for render. I'm also gonna link you guys to my longer Bitcoin video I did today. You guys definitely want to see that because I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin, and I think neither should you. So that's basically wraps up for this video. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of Render or any other coins in this market by dropping a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis.